In the past couple of years, Wyze has strayed a bit from their first core love, budget IP cameras, and wandered through all sorts of smart home and lifestyle tech, from things that get screwed in, to things that you plug in, to things that went in your ears, to things that went in your walls, to things that made you hot, to several things that sucked, and to things that literally blowed, and everywhere in between. Many of you commented that Wyze had lost their way. And just about a week ago, Wyze founders put out a bold statement saying they were going back to their camera roots in 2023. Well, they weren't kidding. Today, I'm happy to show you the first new camera release of 2023, the year of the camera, and the Wyze Campan V3. This new Wyze Campan V3 represents a radical departure from the traditional pan-tilt cameras of the market, and believe me, I've tested a lot of these cameras. Most of them suffer from a few problems. They're noisy, they're hard to mount, they're expensive, they're for indoor use only, and unless you're shelling out some serious coin, they're hit or miss on image quality. Wyze's new Pan V3 features a completely redesigned pan and tilt mechanism. It's so unique, in fact, I've never seen one exactly like it. The new design isn't all for show either. They've made initial setup easier by having the camera automatically right itself so you can more easily hit the setup button and install a micro SD card when it's first initialized. The camera boasts a brand new motor that's 52% quieter than previous models, meaning if you're monitoring a light sleeper, they'll blissfully stay unaware that you're checking in on them. This new silent operating motor also has multiple speeds and the ability to track moving subjects. I replaced the camera in my little kids' room without them knowing, and as soon as they got ready this morning, it was so quiet that they didn't notice it, nor the upgraded motion tracking, which followed movement in the frame pretty well. Mounting the new camera is even easier than before and includes an updated wall mount that allows you to hang the camera upside down. Every single indoor pan-tilt camera I've ever tested can't look down, and that meant you missed a huge area of the image no matter how well it was mounted. The new Pan V3 has the ability to look anywhere in 360 degrees horizontally and 180 degrees vertically. Next, there are times where we may not want to be on camera, if you know what I mean. The new Pan V3 has a one-click privacy mode where it will automatically turn 90 degrees down and look away. This subtle yet ingenious feature, which requires no extra moving parts, is only possible due to the new two-piece design. Like the revolutionary Cam V3, which came factory with outdoor waterproofing, the Pan V3 is the first pan tilt from Wyze which boasts IP65 weatherproofing, good enough for our sloppy northwest wet winters. This ability to be in harsh weather from -4 degrees up to 122 degrees opens a new market for this pan tilt camera. Seriously though, at this price range, shopping between the V3 and the Pan V3 for outdoor security, the Pan may actually be a better option. You see, the Pan has a new security mode which allows it to patrol between waypoints you set up with motion tracking, recording subjects as it finds. While other companies are looking for expensive drone solutions to monitor in 360 degrees, a single Pan V3 can cover an enormous amount of area silently. It even retains the siren capability of the V3 lineage, which is both loud and very effective. The sensor is the same as the Wyze Cam V3 from what I can tell, meaning it's excellent. The picture is clear and tack sharp in both the infrared night vision and daytime modes. The Starlight sensor continues to best even the smartest of smartphones. Here's a photo of the Starlight night vision sensor next to what my iPhone 12 saw in ambient room lighting from my kid's Echo Glow at just 5% brightness. With just 1/20th of its maximum light output, the essentially dark room was easily visible in color thanks to the Pan V3. This amazing result is common with the Starlight sensor. The output from a small LED clock is often enough to light an entire room and capture color video. The Pan V3 doesn't have a spotlight, but due to the great night vision performance, it may not need one. If you're looking for a V3 performance with a spotlight, they recommend V3 Pro and its integrated spotlight and higher 2K resolution and associated price tag. I put a link to my detailed comparison video of the V3 and V3 Pro up here. If you like the V3 Pro, the Wyze new Cam Pan V3 comes with the same power brick and it's the same size as its predecessor. I'm still testing the wireless range, optics, connectivity, download speeds, but so far the app has been snappy and the dreaded Error 90 hasn't been an issue indoors. It's 2.4 GHz only, and before people start complaining about that, read a book. 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi has more than sufficient bandwidth, better wall penetration, and signal range than 5 GHz Wi-Fi, something people are already complaining about, which would actually get worse on the 5 GHz bands. For those that are wondering, it does not qualify for the Cam Plus Lite, so if you want motion video clips, you're going to have to sign up for Cam Plus, which is under $2 a month. I also believe it's an excellent value personally, and I bought the 99 camera unlimited plan for all of my cameras. Alternatively, you can store videos yourself on the micro SD slot, which now supports up to a 256 gig micro SD card, 4 days of continuous recording, and weeks of event recording. There are very few things I disliked about it, but here they are. The micro USB plug is very deep, 90-degree angled, and proprietary. While I understand this was a need for the waterproofing, the cord itself is often the first thing people replace when they take these outdoors with longer aftermarket extensions. Something that's not going to work with this camera. The 1/4-20 retention screw requires tools to install, something Amcrest and others have replaced with a simple thumb screw instead. Not a deal breaker, but oddly inconvenient by Wyze standards. And the proprietary power cord is only 6 feet long. With how versatile this camera is and the unique upside-down mounting mode, I could see more and more of these being installed near ceilings and in corners of rooms, much further away from outlets and needing a longer cord. The things that I think are game changers? Well, the price point of this camera is incredibly low. On launch day, they're selling this camera for under $35. My affiliate link is down in the description. You know how to use it. Though I could easily see a price increase coming soon for all that value inside here. Right now it's even cheaper than both the regular V3 and the Pan V2. The outdoor waterproofing will make this camera stand out in all future reviews. It's one of those things that's very hard to get right, especially for their competitors, but once you have it, it increases the utility and the areas in which this camera can be used. Its industrial single-sided rotating arm design is going to make it a uniquely Wyze look, which will no doubt be copied by imitators in the future. I wanted to thank Wyze for sending this camera out a few days early for a fair and honest review. By getting my hands on it, I can tell you what I really think about it here on launch day, and I have no doubt this is going to be sold out very soon. If you were worried about shipping speeds, Wyze has started using Amazon fulfillment services for their cameras, and this camera is in stock as of the release of this video. They are truly making this the year of the camera. They're going back to their roots on an innovative, no-nonsense device company with excellent products and cameras to raise the bar for their competition. I don't think this is the last major product announcement we'll see from them in this space. Órale, vatos. Hey, yeah, man, if there was another camera coming, they'd probably have it under embargo and you couldn't talk about it. Yeah. But to hear about those, you'll want to make sure that you're subscribed to my channel and that you shared this video with some of your friends. This is John, the Net Guy, and now you know everything you need to know about the Wyze Cam Pan V3.